beg, I need. Some people can even talk, say, well, the way Nigeria did like this, we go need to borrow if we want to do some important things. People go they talk, say, even all this money we borrow, we know they see them. May I come back to my own visitor? Honorable Oson in Taiwo. Some people talk, say, to borrow no be bad thing. In fact, some people, they borrow, send their children go school. Because they believe, say, if he go school, go learn. If he come back, he go do well. But this is our own borrow. It be like say we know they see them. She not say we know they see them or we when we do Nigeria, we get eye problem.
We don't get eye problem.
Okay.
The problem, we say, we no fit dey borrow to the chop.
Hi.
We dey borrow the chop.
We dey borrow to chop. How you mean?
Government where they borrow money pay salary.
Ha.
Government where they borrow money fly private jets.
Ha.
Government where they borrow money go on private health vacation.
Chai.
So how the government one get equilibrium in terms of economics profit? It's not possible now.
Kai.
If they borrow, they construct road. They borrow, they do different infrastructural development. We feel to say, okay, that makes sense. But the bad part is, now the one for Lagos State, even they fear me. Because when
Lagos State won't be the highest.
When I see the Lagos State own, almost 500 and something.
800
and something billion.
Yes.
Now I ask myself, where are we headed to?
But may I ask you, wait, make we even, you know, say we get federal, we get state.
Yes.
We don't even hear, say, for example, some of the money when some people thief, when they don't return, you know, second Niger bridge, we they see railway. Federal government projects be like waiting. We they even feel point say okay see what the federal government they do Lagos Ibadan expressway see what they do but even like say all these states them because it gets some states where we say even the governor don't open him out talk say oh my state is a civil service state say now only civil service now they move for the state what did they use that money they do?
Sadly, some governors for this state for this 28 states where you mentioned never even buy block and cement do any projects.
They never do projects
for the past 4 years.
Ha!
So what are we looking at? We are looking at a problem where there is high rate of unemployment, there is high level of insecurity, there is crime at its highest level, youths are everywhere. So not doing anything. So now what thing they happen with that? So at the long run, when people are redundant, crime it will breed crime.
Very true.
So the honest truth we say. All these governors, they know what they do because they have nobody don't even talk about security votes where everybody they close eye, they look, say, like say the money no day. Like say the money no day exists. I never see any governor for the past 23 years or over where they practice democracy. Now the 24th year will be this year. Where they practice democracy, where any governor don't talk, say, now how much in gets for the so-called security vote every year.
Kai.
And that one is running in billions of naira.
Okay, good. It's good as we dey build this thing small. I won't also enter another level because I know, say, for 2019, you be wear the jersey of political party. You look all this big political party for you tell them, say, no, I want to represent my people. And you be one go the Lagos State House of Assembly. I want to talk something here. Oga Presido, not just they wake up, go borrow money. Sometimes you go here and say, he seek the approval of National Assembly. Governors, they seek the approval of the State House of Assembly. But if I say, all this money when then they borrow, so nobody they check them. The person go just, oh yeah, take. It could be like, say, the legislative arm of government and the executive, maybe then they collabo. I won't make you talk some more. Should I say, once governor or president talk say he won't borrow money, you not get right to tell them, say, no, this thing not too much. You must give them approval.
No, it gets procedure. It gets way executive go talk say they won't borrow money.
Okay.
Come legislature. And they get committee as well.
Okay.
So now this committee go sit down, look the reason behind the borrowing. Is it feasible?
Okay.
Now what they want to achieve with it, what they want to do with this. So but sadly, for some states like Lagos, where the information bill is still they do Pele style. May so rest in peace.
Yes.
They give us
Maradona, they dribble us.
So nobody they tell us how much
the
exact thing what they use and do. Now when Kasala burst, the only time where Lagos State come out tell us say, nah, one thing now, when they get problem with former governor, the most performing governor, I keep saying Governor Akinwumi Ambode for this state for 4 years. Now the time when they get problem with them, they bring and come Lagos State House of Assembly, when they question the money we in spend. But the former governors, how many people don't bring them out, ask them questions? Nobody. So what are we trying to say in the essence is there is a political collaboration, meaning there is a parapoism going on amongst the legislature and the executive. So the thing they favor the two arms of government.
So because if they favor them, nobody
they talk.
No problem. Make we enter this next story. I beg our people waiting for us. Make we not just they note them down. The first one, we don't talk about 5.8 trillion naira Igbese. In fact, call me, ask me your state. I go tell you how much, so that you go begin to prepare. So that when the people will get the money come, you go know whether na Chinese language or Indian language you go begin to speak, depending on where you go borrow the money from, or whether na even local debt na you incur. This next story, make we enter inside Oyo State. Don't forget, say the class captain of the G5 governors, Governor Ezenwoye Sonwike, he been not talking for December last year. Say for January, then go talk the presidential candidate where we say, then go support. Now, so yesterday, Governor Seyi Makinde, Oyo State, PDP, he been starting gubernatorial campaign. For the Governor Wike can collect microphone. He hits the microphone 3 times. Bum, 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 bum. He can say, if it's the election for State House of Assembly, vote PDP. For National Assembly, vote PDP. For governor, vote PDP. But for presidential election, Sheyi will tell you what to do. People say, wait, you be PDP member. You they tell everybody when they there say, make them vote for PDP at all levels. But when they reach presidential, say the governor go tell them who waiting them go do. Don't forget, say these G5 governors, them been they complain. Say, as somebody from the north don't win the presidential candidate ticket, make the chairman of the party, we also come from the north, make he step down for the sake of equity, fairness, and justice. But guess something will happen. As Governor Wike they talk, some people they inside crowd, then they shout, Atiku, Atiku, Atiku. Make we play that video for now. Make we know say, action there everywhere, even inside PDP, even for the place where we say the governors G5 been come declare. Some people see the tell and say, no, you no go work. Our presidential candidate is our presidential candidate. I will support him. Make we see the video. Now the voice of Governor Wike, I'm gonna hear for background. Una call the hear Enwelawa, Be Fatiku, Enwelawa. That what I mean say, whether una want Atiku, whether una don't want Atiku, now here we do. No leave, no transfer. Now Atiku mata, now we carry for head. Taiwo yourself na party man. You don't deal with umbrella. You don't deal with broom. You don't even come out for the two. You don't go some kind of places. Make I ask you, this small quarrel, when they happen inside the party now, where 5 governors don't they one side now, you think say it will affect the chances of the presidential candidate, or politics is politics and anything can still happen?
Well, make I first talk about the G5. I go talk say, last year, this line they rain, follow no road.
Follow no road, yes.
But I go add down for 2023, follow who get journey.
Follow who get journey.
When we dey school, we get teacher where they teach us entrepreneur. But the teacher where they teach us entrepreneur, no rich.
Hey. So he dey teach entrepreneur when we say na handwork and business, and he no even get any business teaching him because he no get business. Hey, so, wisdom.
So follow who no road, good, but follow who get destination.
Where they go somewhere.
Where they go somewhere. Sadly, the G5 governors, now only Wike, where be their class captain, no get anywhere where they go.
That you know they run for another position. But he get candidate where they support for Rivers.
Whether he get candidates or he no get candidates. The issue is he personally does not have anything to lose or he doesn't have anything to gain. So the truth of the matter is Wike on his own personal level, Wike dey neutral, win or lose. The sad part be the four governors, the remaining four governors. One, they go for rerun or re-election, which is Seyi Makinde. The remaining three they go Senate. Now, out of the three where they go Senate, they are very tough competitors amongst the APC. That is Abia State, Benue State, and Enugu State. Now, if you look at the candidates of those parties and the opposition, APC and other political parties, you see they get very strong candidates. Now Seyi Makinde I even pity part because when people forget political history always catch up with them again. For 2003, Afenifere group come up say, may they no support AD, may they go support PDP.
So Lam Adesina of AD that time.
For presidency, may they give Obasanjo on that time. Now only Bola Ahmed Tinubu revoke against that thing, he no agree. And now only win for Lagos. The rest,
they lose.
They lost the election to PDP. Now, it is only political idiocracy where you go talk say, may all of us dey for gathering. May I come tell you say, play with this person, play with this person, play with this person. But this person, no play with them.
And all of us are
supposed to be friends. So, what thing I go just talk we say, what thing the G5 governors want, it makes sense in the real sense of it. But they don't talk say, after election, they go do another convention. If Atiku becomes president, which makes sense. Why don't you wait? Because if the PDP wins, it's a win for all. If the PDP lose, it's a loss for all. For the people within the party. Whether they because Wike and the other four governors never declare, say they don't come out PDP. So why would you decide to want to destroy something that you will still eventually enjoy? So Wike just behave like a pure IPOB member, whether they destroy things for Southeast, forgetting that they talk of equity and equality in power, but you are busy destroying police station, killing policemen, destroying INEC properties, and destroying other government.
So I don't get this your example now. You they talk say he won't do things the right way. But the way when they go about time, now spoil things. Okay, no problem. Our people when they for us more than vessel. We know say our phone lines are here say the thing that they do, the thing they shake, but more than no vex. What we go do now to just rush these two discussions quickly, then open the phone line so that we go take on our calls until the end of the show. This third one, we don't go talk too much now. Good news. They say Nigerian army. Mokuna no forget say Uncle Jimmy this will be talk this one here say he get people way old for army when they don't come in radio show when they complain say they never pay them. The good news now say the army don't they pay allowances of people when we say don't retire and people when we say don't even die. They are next of kin. Then go they collect all this one. This one are good news. We don't need to even discuss them. Now good thing. But we say we could bring them out here. Make it not be like saying only bad news. Now we always they talk about our security people. It's good as they do this one. Make them continue. Make them ensure say reach the last kobo. Everybody when don't work, when supposed to collect their money, then collect their money. So kudos, salute to the Nigerian army, police. Make una learn una say una learn other agencies of government. Una learn na see say army don't they do the right thing and we they celebrate them. Mo come go this one. This one they very very important because this one shake the whole country or it shake our country to the foundation. On the 1st of January, former president. Chief Olusegun Obasanjo, he been write letter. For that letter, he endorsed the Labour Party presidential candidate. He lists some kind things. He come talk say from waiting in the see as an elder and waiting in know. He believes say now this candidate be the right person. Baba Edwin Clark, another senior man inside this country, now he wear bowler hat, that white one. He come out too, he endorsed Peter Obi. Now, some people don't endorse Peter Obi. Some people don't endorse other candidates. But even I say these people will endorse, their own endorsement, they cause problem. Because PDP don't talk, APC don't talk, NMPP don't talk. In fact, make we play with it, Oga Rabiu Musa Kwankwaso, the presidential candidate of NMPP talk as it then concern this endorsement where we say they endorse. When we play on, I go just summarize PDP and APC on. I'll go get visitor go chook my this side. Then we'll go open the phone lines, make una call. Till the end of the show, make una they talk una mind as it then concern what we they discuss. More than yet, Dr. Rabiu Musa Kwankwaso of the NMPP.
You have seen it on the news that they are supporting or they are endorsing Mr. A or Mr. B. I think it was a big mistake. These are leaders we respect. There is a time in your life that you become a real statesman, not a politician. And I can tell you also that any candidate, any party that comes out with the face of ethnicity or comes with the issue of religion, that party, that candidate, I can assure you at the national level that that person has failed the election even before it starts.
Una don't hear Dr. Rabiu Musa Kwankwaso of the NMPP. And what they try talk now say, he got the stage where person go reach. They're going to look you like senior man. You're not supposed to come and do things, make it be like politics. If they don't endorse you, now that time you go remember say some people supposed to be senior men, have no worry, you know. But you don't talk your mind. Our people went there for us. I go like here on our mind. Una think say people suppose, una think say or anybody supposed to endorse anybody. If they talk say na one man, one vote. Una think say anybody supposed to endorse anybody. These people, they don't pass the stage of saying that they endorse people. Una go tell us, una mind. But me, I come back to you. PDP don't complain. If APC even talk, say, that endorsement, whether they endorse Peter Obi, they give them advantage. I don't know how. PDP don't also come talk, say, they're not supposed to even do that kind of endorsement. So they're supposed to reason the matter well and look who they most qualified to address the problems they face for inside of Nigeria. Make I come to you. You think, say, endorsement, they influence decision for election and whether the thing a game changer as it take concern this 2023 election so
well they influence at some point because if I feel remember Chief Olusegun Obasanjo endorsed Atiku Abubakar in the last election 2019 election summer to come out because he done the right so many letters to President Buhari that time, so he kind of endorsed Atiku that time. But now he don't endorse Peter Obi. Atiku no win that time. He don't endorse Peter Obi. And the clamor, we say, the youths, they talk say they want Peter Obi. And the letter, if you read that letter very well, the letter was not to every Nigerian.
Okay.
The letter, they specific to Nigerian youth, which make up 65% of INEC register. So what that means is, he's just trying to, one way or the other, talk about Peter Obi. And he was looking at the reality on ground of what we really need at the moment. He talked about capacity. He talked about competence. He talked about track record. He talked about vision. So if we look at it in the real sense of it, he has his own justification. Now, for other candidates to also come out with their justification to say, okay, this is our own candidate, Atiku Abubakar. This is our own candidate, Bola Ahmed Tinubu. This is our own candidate, Omoyele Sowore. This is our own candidate, Dr. Rabiu Kwankwaso, and the rest of them. To just say, now this kind of character, this is our president, Jack and they get, where Olusegun Obasanjo no see. So you can't convince people. But it's sad that all the political candidates, all the political parties are only abusing or bantering Chief Olusegun Obasanjo, which most of them, if not all of them, don't go go toast am, go tell and say this is so. They just be like woman where you toast, where no grief for you.
He called the talk say that man not even get money. Taiwo, you no go vex. We get Joseph from Rivers State. Joseph, welcome to Ask the Heart. Reduce the volume of your television, Joseph. I beg, if you want call us, reduce the volume of your television. If your compound people gather for your parlor and then they watch the show, leave them, go outside so that we go feel hear you, make you talk the talk where I beg. So that we will take plenty calls as it take concern this matter with the discussion. As he say, the matter they hot. Make I still come back to you.
So as I talk, they go. So at the long run, you can't talk say, the girl is not my type. But you remember, you not be your type, but you go toast am.
Or the girl no even
Or
fine
you not even find self. Or the girl and this kind of person way fit am. But the truth of the matter is, after 2023, God keeping us and God keeping Olusegun Obasanjo and the rest of the candidates by 2027, that political party
they go again.
go again.
Make we enter this call from Abuja, the Federal Capital Territory. Good evening and welcome to Aside Hot.
Good evening.
Daniel, we dey hear you. Just they talk, they go.
I won't comment give your guest. Your guest have you work.
Now correct guy.
The first endorsement with OBJ endorsed. He endorsed Yaradua. As he endorsed Yaradua win. Just to say Yaradua no complete in tenure. Coming down, he endorsed Buhari for 2015. Buhari win. And 2019, he did the right later concerning Buhari because he no like as Buhari they take rule Nigeria. So he reluctantly endorsed Atiku. And people still get doubt, say Atiku the one winner 2019 election. And this 2023 now win on endorsed Obi. If people no see value for your endorsement, they not going to fight you. Anybody feel endorse, you feel endorse, you not going to make news because people don't know you. You know be other statesman, never make name. OBJ na better statesman, na patriotic Nigeria. He don't know. Now he be the first
former president
for the Fourth Republic. So he, as a patriotic leader, he don't see anything good for an opinion. You feel really saying the wrong, you endorse person we like. So you know me.
All right. All right, Daniel, thank you very much for your contribution from Abuja. Mekweta inside Kano. Uche, they are our telephone line. Uche, welcome to Aside Hot. Oh, Uche, don't go. I beg, if you want call us, reduce the volume of your television. If your company people there, your parlor, because we know say this show they hot and light feel no day. Leave them, not disturb them, but go outside so that we go hear this your contribution. And you talk something about our politicians then. It can't be like say many of these people, they're not very consistent. If you think favor them, then go shout, hey! If you don't favor them, then go shout, oh! I want to make you talk about Nigerians now and how 2023 they're very, very important to them, but no vex. We get OG from Lagos. OG, welcome to Aside Hot. OG, welcome to Aside Hot.
Good evening. I want to commend the Nigerian Army. Indeed, this is a great news. But notwithstanding, I want to believe that this is not just paper work. Our hope is a reality that people that have retired, that have died, they are paying their names of kin. Because under this regime, we have had a lot of this, but we are not seeing the reality, the light of the day. You understand? I want to commend them, and then not let it be paperwork, let it be reality that they are really paying them. Then on the Nigerian matter concerning endorsement or no endorsement, I want to pray that God will give us the right candidate. It's high time. We have suffered enough. We don't want all these sticky leaders. We want somebody that can be up and doing and move the country forward. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, OG. Short, sharp, and simple, straight to the point. Make we go back to Rivers, collect this call. Good evening and welcome to Aside Hot, Joseph.
Good evening, sir.
I greet you, Oga Joseph.
Okay, I give you pose for that your visitor will come.
Now correct, man. If they give you your bossa back.
You know what they do. Okay, see this OBJ endorsement or OBJ no endorse. This election now from God. Now God, not be human being. Because I remember that time we did 2019. He endorsed Buhari. Now seriously with the passion now for the economy. Seriously with the passion now. Things they go high, food they go high, everything they go high. So where he endorse, even they endorse anybody, you know, and anybody. Now God will give us the right speed that God. You don't do so much for this country. Everything they go higher day by day. We dey pay bills, we dey everything God. We don't tire.
Joseph, no verse, Joseph, sorry, from your voice, Seth, he dey tell say the thing they pay you. No worry. Get your PVC. Make Nigerians vote. 2023 will go effect change. Prince, the author of our telephone line. Prince, welcome to Aside Hot.
Okay, I want to confirm how much Cross River State they owe.
Okay, how much Cross River State they owe?
Yes, sir.
Okay, no problem. Just be on top of our telephone line. Oh, no worry. Just come out. I go give you how much Cross River State they owe. No worry, Prince. I don't note that particular one. I go look for how much Cross River State they owe. It be like say, Prince, no one here long story. He just want to know how much Cross River State they owe. Make it know how the thing go be. The governor of Cross River State now, Oga Ben Ayade, And Oga Ben Ayade no they come back again. No, in fact, he won't go Senate. Make I just quickly find waiting Cross River they owe here. Right here, I can see that Cross River be like say one hide though. He be like say one Cross River not there yet. Wait, I go find them. I must see Cross River. They put it in country in the states now. I don't see Adamawa, see Enugu, see all of them. Okay, Cross River, yes. Out of all these 28 states, Cross River are the fourth when they owe highest. First, you get Lagos. Second, you get Kaduna. Third, you get Rivers. Fourth, you get Cross River. And Cross River, they owe in domestic debt, that's domestic basic home. Cross River, they owe 175.2 billion naira. In external debt, that's foreign away, $215.75 million. Prince, I hope I've been able to help you with this information. For domestic debt, 175.2 billion. For external debt, that's for dollars money, 215.75 million. So maybe this amount when I don't give dollars, maybe these two different money when I don't give you, you calculate them now. Come check the population of Cross River states. If, for example, you calculate all this money together, you don't plus them. I just give example, and the money now 20 naira. And all of you now when the Cross River State will be 20, it means that you owe 1 naira. So calculate your money here now. Make you ready the thing down so that the day when you come collect them, you give them your own. Because if I say now like this, we go pay all this basic. When everybody just they owe, we know they see the result. I won't come back to you because I ask you, say, it's very, very important this election when they come. Especially at all levels, because if many of us, if like the only presidency will face our eye. But we'll take Musa from Lagos. Musa, welcome to Accident.
Okay.
We are talking, Musa. Will they hear you?
For Lagos State.
Okay, you want to know how much Lagos they owe? Okay, Lagos, now you get the highest debt. Lagos, they owe 877.04 billion naira in domestic debt. Then in foreign debt, Lagos State they owe $1.27 billion. Yes.
Oh, God go help us
yes.
Nigeria.
Yes, God go help us, Musa. Calculator. Check all the population of Lagos. Calculator. May you know how much you owe. The day when they call all of us go line up, we'll pay the money. But we'll come back to Lagos, collect this call. Good evening and welcome to Accident. Hello, you there? Yeah?
Hello, good evening.
We dey hear you, Dada.
Good evening, sir. Hello, they hear me?
I dey hear you talk.
Okay, good evening. I want to know the amount Kogi State they owe.
You want to know how much who they owe?
Kogi State.
Okay, Kogi State. You want to know how much Kogi State they owe? You know what will happen? Just continue to watch the show. I won't go break. When we go break, come back. I go tell you how much Kogi State they owe.
Okay.
Just continue to watch the show. No, okay, no problem. Just we'll make a fine Kogi on. No worry, stay. I won't find Kogi on. I give you Kogi on. Kogi State. That's the state of Governor Yahaya Bello. Okay, Dada, Kogi State, no, they do election. Kogi State follow for the states where they do staggered elections. So remember, as I talk, say now 28 states, Kogi no they do. States like Kogi, states like Anambra, states like Ondo, states like Ekiti, states like Osun, they know they do election this period. You understand? So Kogi no follow for this list. But they still they owe, but they don't follow for this our list. And the ones who follow, now they give you. Nnamdi, welcome to Accident.
Okay. Hello?
Reduce your volume, Nnamdi, talk. Nnamdi volume been there up. He dey hear me. He dey hear the phone. He no balance. May I come back to you? I mean, they talk about the importance of these elections.
Nah.
But it be like say Nigerians, now only February 25, they everybody mind who go be president, 18 candidates, who will I vote for? They don't forget, say March 11th, elections go there for 28 states. And for the State House of Assembly, them, why this election? We even focus on March 11th. Why this election? They're very, very important.
Well, I did always talk and say the National Assembly, the State House of Assembly, are the problems of the country.
Now then be the problem.
The legislative arm of government.
Okay, no verse. Before you talk, because as you don't call that government, I know say na fight one state. Musa, they call me. Musa, welcome to Arsenal.
Hello,
I dey hear you, Musa.
Hello, I want to know how much. But I want to know how much Rivers State they owe.
Okay, Musa, Rivers State now the third highest for domestic debt. Rivers State they owe 225.51 billion naira. 225. Hey, Jesus, never call Jesus. Wait. 225.51 billion naira for domestic debt. Wait, Musa, Musa, wait, I never tell you finish. Now, domestic own, I tell you, the one will be billion naira. Make I can't tell you external debt now. External debt now, $140.18 million. Making them the the third highest out of these 28 states. So it means say Lagos carry first, Kaduna carry second, Rivers carry third for Igbese. 5.8 trillion naira. Musa shout Jesus. Imagine Musa shout Jesus. Musa forget religion. He shout Jesus. Jesus. May I come back to you now. This election,
the legislative arm of government is very key. And I keep telling people, say,
that's those where they make law.
Say, all this your honorable in the call. Now then be the main problem. Because they represent you now for government. So if you know they see the impact of government, Buhari, Ambode, Governor Yaya Bello, Governor Wike, Governor Makinde, Governor Jide Sanwo-Olu, all of them, they no fit dey for in our area at the same time. Now the people where they represent you now, either as honorables in the House of Assembly or National Assembly or Senate.
No, it's good as you don't break them down. Emeka they call us from Nasarawa. Emeka don't go. I won't give our Nasarawa own. But no verse, call me back. All the states, I go talk am. Go back.
Ministers and commissioners. Because if you look at the ministerial spread, it's state-wise. Every state is represented. And if you look at the commissioners for inside states, is also local government based. So if you look at it, in the real sense of it, all these things are representatives of the kind of people in government and your locality. So the question is, what are they doing? So if your legislator, who is in your state assembly, know they do the right thing, and is not bringing in or driving in things around the budget that brings projects for the constituency development of the constituency, then that representative supposed carry cane, wipe and come on for that seat.
You know, go get another
opportunity. So the problem is, say we know they ask the right questions. When these honorables they reach our constituency, can't contest. They will come. They not go even they talk anything what they don't do in the past. They don't talk any bill where they don't pass. They go just come vote for us, and at the long run they go just do one small tertiary constituency project.
Big picture.
Big picture.
No best time. We get somebody from Jos. Welcome to Arsenal.
Mr. Chukudi.
Yes. I hear you. Good evening.
Thank you. I beg me. I did plateau here.
Okay.
Yes, I want to know how much for Jos here.
Okay, you want to know how much Plateau States they owe?
Yes. Okay,
Plateau States they owe for domestic debt 151.90 billion naira. Jehovah Jireh. Then for the dollars, $33.74 million. So what you go to ask yourself now, say, with this Igbese now, when Plateau States they owe, you they see development for the states. They don't build all the whole roads. They don't build all the whole schools. They don't build all the whole health centers. Now this question, now you go answer. Everybody when don't call us, when tell us about their state, when I give you the money, when I shout Jesus, when I shout Jehovah, begin to think up. Because anybody will owe money go pay. See, if you go pay, nothing like say one day you go pay the money. They even say make I just find Delta State. You know the Delta State, the governor of Delta State. If I your Kawa, I be vice presidential candidate of PDP, and make I give you Delta State. No worry, I go give you Delta State. I they come data. It be like say Delta State, what they disguise? Oh, Delta State, what they disguise? Oh, Delta, why? Delta 272.61 billion trillion naira and $60.05 million. And even they close my eyes as I dey call the money because if they pepper my eyes, I don't see money here. Money igbese, red. My eye they pay me. I don't want to open that. But we'll go this break, come back. By the time we'll go this break, come back, I will open this my eye. I cover this my eye with the blood. Hey, my eye don't see igbese today. I'm tired.
Talk about that. Just like take the government some close down here. They will seal up their ear. Once they seal up their ear, they will go back to sleep.
Ma, ẹ̀yin ẹ̀ lọ́wà. Ṣẹ́rí, wọ́n bá kalẹ̀ go bàbá yí ẹ̀. Mo wá gbọ́ pù. Mo ní kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀.
Or your marriage no work. It has nothing to do with the child. Some widows, they lose their friends after widowhood.
Oh, wow.
Wow. Yes.
Okay. Our parents, a lot of our parents got it all wrong.
Who no get PVC? I'm so sorry for you. Thank God that I have my own.
Make sure say waiting they work for her, no they work. Go. Take care of yourself and.
Better Talk, showing Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday on top of wazobiamax TV.
So they careful who you they do. Oh God, when
God, am I a spoon?
As you come here, we tell you welcome to Better Talk. So whether you dress or not, women have always been sexualized by men. So long as say the law still there, just continue to forgive.
What is that? Whether your marriage work or your marriage no work, it has nothing to do with the child.
Some widows, they lose their friends after widowhood.
Oh, wow.
Wow. Yes.
Okay. Our parents, a lot of our parents got it all wrong.
Who no get PVC? I'm so sorry for you. Thank God that I have my own.
Make sure say waiting they work for her, no they work. Go. Take care of yourself and.
Better Talk, showing Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday on top of wazobiamax TV.
So they careful who you they do. Oh God, when
God, am I a spoon?
As you come here, we tell you welcome to Better Talk. So whether you dress or not, women have always been sexualized by men. So long as say the law still there, just continue to forgive.
What is that? Whether your marriage work or your marriage no work, it has nothing to do with the child.
Some widows, they lose their friends after widowhood.
Oh, wow.
Wow. Yes.
Okay. Our parents, a lot of our parents got it all wrong.
wazobiamax TV. Watch loud
The government some close down here. They will seal up their ear. Once they seal up their ear, they will go back to sleep.
Come back to us in the Hot. Ezuku Chukwudi, my Ogbonge visitor, Honorable Osanyi Taiwo. I like the fact that people when calling, they talk, say, they want salute my Ogbonge visitor. On top of us in the Hot, you know, they bring anyhow people. Now people when sabi well. And this show, now the show where we say you go learn. Now just quickly do adverts because now we go sell our market. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, from 7 o'clock, go reach 8 o'clock. Now we they open shop here to discuss all the action to do when they come out smoke inside Nigeria political boxing ring. Today, I carry 4 of this action to recap. The first one get to do with the Igbese. 28 states go do election, March 11th. Igbese, 5.8 trillion where the states they owe. People don't they call me. I don't they tell them how much their states they owe. Go begin carry colonna, they save money because the time when they go ask you for the money, you must also contribute. As it be like say, government don't really get money like that. We also discuss what happened for inside your state. Where Governor Nyesom Wike, class captain of G5 governors, he been they tell them say make them vote for PDP at all level, but for presidency make the governor tell them what to do. So people they shout Atiku, Atiku, Atiku. Then they talk say Wike they talk his own. Them go support their own presidential candidate. We also cut cap give our army people. They don't begin to pay allowances. But people when don't retire and the soldiers them when don't die, then they give their nest of kin. Then the final one, we talk about the endorsement and the plenty complain when some of the other political parties them they don't they complain. Where we don't reach now, we they take phone calls, but we will still keep eye on top of one very very important matter. I want to ask you, Honorable Osanyi Taiwo, if they be like say for election we consign the state, people not really to they put body. I don't know what happen. Shena say. because of say people not really they feel the impact of state government. Now why they know they agree participate? Now they make and they look like say some states go just they do anything where they like. Nobody, because if you even check the numbers, presidential election, plenty people go come and come vote. Governorship election, some people go their house, they watch film. Some don't go even come out at all. I know what even can talk of local government election. You just like say that one they practically non-existent for inside this country.
Yeah.
Now I come to you. What did they cause this thing?
Well, one be impact, because when people look say, betting this state self they do for me, and people they always believe say their problem starts from federal government. So until they put the right president for power, now they go get the right results for the country. But they don't know say every problem for family, every problem for community, now family is a start from. So every problem what would they get for the country now from state and from your local government and even from your ward, this problem they start from. So when people begin to understand, say their problem, they fit solve this their problem from their own locality by putting the right people we go represent them, we go make right decisions for them for any political position, then the problem that they solve small. As we go talk, it stays in time.
Saves nine. I like the fact say you talk say the problem don't they solve small. Una go hear what Honorable Taiwo talk. He no talk say bam, the thing go change overnight. Bam, miracle go happen. He say it go they change small. So we must participate so that small by small we go they change our great country Nigeria. Now 3 levels of government we get: federal, state, and local. Everybody, since I don't grow up for this country, most times everybody, hey, federal government, His Excellency, the president, your pot of soup miss President Muhammadu Buhari. You and your wife, they quarrel, President Muhammadu Buhari. They pursue your pikin come out for school because no fit pay school fees, President Muhammadu Buhari. We know say federal government get their own. States also get their own. Local government also get their own. These people get money when they use. They get job description, responsibility. If we as a people begin to participate actively, they know who be your how you go there, you know go know your local government chairman. Some people they be local government chairman, they know they live for their local government. The local government chairman, for example, local government chairman will be say in local government they for inside mainland, you go they live for island. What did they do there? How you can't be local government? For social studies, the teachers say local government and government are the grassroots. Government closest to the people. We don't even know say we get local government 774, and yet people don't feel the impact. It's a shame.
And every month, according to this thing that they give them, is not 100 million.
Big money.
Every month.
Big money.
Nobody they ask them.
What did they use the money
do? So they go just come do like maybe 200 meters road. They will talk say na local government project, or they will put one small jerry can. Who talk say they don't do water, and it's just very sad. And the people will come for December for Salah. They will gather for their house. They kill them. They go chop finish. The problem of Nigeria, if we feel solve the problem, say of this hunger, if people feel talk say it better make I hungry, make the country better. That make I shop my yesterday, make I shop my today, and make I shop my tomorrow, and make I even shop my own generation join. Then we no go get any solution, because until we begin to understand this shop, the small money where they go give them, where they go use to say yes sir, you don't kill the structure of this country, and now why would they face this problem in the grassroots?
Honorable Osoni Taiwo, any other thing when I add for this thing? Now beside they do, I too know. You don't finish talk. Thank you very much. Say you carry waka, come inside our studio, and you don't share this plenty wisdom. I believe say all the people when watch as in their heart special today for house, una don't learn. Remember, Monday, Wednesday, Friday from 7 o'clock, go reach 8 o'clock. Now me and my brother Unkubi, they come here to they discuss all the action to the way they come out smoke inside Nigeria political boxing ring. Go out and get your PVCs. INEC now don't carry and go wards. They don't they share them. Remember, you still get from today, January 6th, go reach 22nd of January. Now 22nd in the end, 15th of January to go collect your PVC. Not be like, that's where I live. They don't use that one vote. You must get your permanent voter's card. If you want to bring change for this country, February 25th, March 11, go out and get your permanent voter's card. Taiwo, once again, thank you very much.
Thank you for
God bless you. Our people in the for house. Una bye-bye.
Say go be.